What is up, people? Me and my dad are about to start the very long drive to California, but instead of driving from Dallas to LA like many people do, we're going to be driving from Dallas to the Bay Area. So it's going to be like 26 hours, so wish us luck. Okay, so my dad and I just got breakfast at Chick-fil-A, and I'm assuming that these things are the hash browns, and these are napkins, and then we have two sandwiches. This is the bacon, egg, cheese, and biscuit that I ordered, and this is his egg white grill. But unfortunately, there's no cream or sugar for the coffee, so I'm disappointed. So even though I really love Chick-fil-A, I don't eat breakfast there very often. Usually when I go on a road trip, I eat breakfast at McDonald's, so I'm curious to know what it's going to taste like. And oh, these are the hash browns. They look very different from McDonald's, as you can see. So the good news is I did get cream and sugar for my coffee when I asked them. So I'm going to put this in the coffee now. Okay, so here's the sandwich I ordered from Chick-fil-A, and now I'm going to see if it's any good. This is the bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich from Chick-fil-A, and I'm going to see if it's as good as McDonald's. Oh no, it's falling apart. That's not good. Oh shoot. But I'm still going to try it.
East South Lake Boulevard.
Cow back there.
Head west towards South Kimball Avenue. In a quarter mile, turn left.
Maybe if it didn't fall apart so easily, then it would be better. Okay, so I just finished that breakfast sandwich from Chick-fil-A, and all I'm gonna say is I think Chick-fil-A does better chicken sandwiches, personally. That's just my opinion. Okay, so now I'm gonna try Chick-fil-A's coffee, which I don't think I've ever had, but now I'm gonna see if it's any good. It's okay, but not my favorite. Okay, people, I don't know if you can see very well, but out in the distance is Texas Motor Speedway. You know, I've always wanted to go over there, but I've never been, you know, yet because, you know, the tickets are somewhat expensive, but I've been into NASCAR somewhat for a couple of years, so I hope to go there sometime. So now I'm out somewhere in West Texas on the way to Amarillo, Texas, and one interesting thing that I noticed on the way is there are a bunch of these windmills out here. I mean, there's not much out here in West Texas, but this is one thing that stands out to me is all the windmills. So now I am in Amarillo, Texas, and it's a little interesting because it's interesting to see the transition from, you know, a more grassy land to a more desert landscape. And I don't see as much as Amarillo, but on the drive from Dallas to Amarillo, I saw a lot of it, so that's cool. I'll film some more of it later. Okay, so now that I'm in Amarillo, I got Chick-fil-A. Again, this time I'm getting my favorite sandwich there, which is the grilled love chicken sandwich with
turn right
Colby
onto
Jack
Westgate
cheese.
Parkway West.
So now I am a little bit outside Amarillo, and I don't know if you can notice this or not, but we're beginning to see more of a mixture of desert and grassland as opposed to where I live, where it's more grassland. So I really like seeing this, and as you can also see, the grass is also not as green as it is where I'm from in Dallas, Texas. So yeah, I think it's cool. Here are some more examples of the transformation from grassland to desert in Texas. I'm in New-Mexico now. This is the 20th something state that I've been to. So now I'm in Glen Rio, New Mexico, right at the border of New Mexico and Texas, and it's so beautiful just seeing all this desert that I've never seen before. So now I'm at my 23rd state. But my goodness, it's burning hot out here. But what should I expect? I'm out in the desert. Wow. The further I drive into New Mexico, the more beautiful it becomes and the more desert it becomes. I was getting so easily distracted that my dad had to take over driving, since I was always just looking around and not really paying attention to the road because of all this beautiful scenery. So here I am in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and it looks like we're going to transition into even more desert. Now, I keep on saying we're transitioning into more desert, but we're actually beginning to see some more sand for real, and I'll show it to you right now. Now that, my friends, is desert, and we're seeing more and more of it the more west I go. So apparently this looks like a little suburb of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and one thing that's standing out to me that I've never seen in real life before are those little houses that look like what the Pueblo Native Americans make, so that's really cool. Okay, so many of you may not know this, but I've actually never tried Taco Bell, and so I'm gonna try it now. So here it goes. This is a burrito, by the way. It's okay, it's just very greasy. So I just crossed the border from New Mexico to Arizona, state 24. Definitely didn't expect to see this out in the desert. can't believe I see all this rain. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a rainbow now that we're getting out of the rain in Arizona. So, yeah, I just think this is cool. This is interesting. Since I was in Arizona, I've seen a lot of desert, but now I'm seeing more trees now that we're getting closer to central Arizona. Well, would you look at that? I found a Home Depot and a Best Buy and an Old Navy right in front of this mountain. Crazy. That's not all of it. There's also apparently a Dillard's, a Hobby Lobby, and I also saw a Marshall's and a Petco. And if you look over there, I can see a JCPenney.
In a quarter mile, use the second from the right lane to turn right onto US.
So right now I'm in a little town called Flagstaff in Arizona, and I've never been to Colorado, but this looks so much what I think Colorado would look like. Well, I made it to Kingman, Arizona, where I'm going to be spending the night. So I'll probably quit filming for now. But here's, you know, the area surrounding my hotel. I'm sure it'll look a lot nicer, you know, in the morning. So yeah. Okay, so I'm in my hotel, and this is very different from what I've seen before. There are actually like 2 sinks, which I think is very strange. So this is a little room with the toilet and a very small sink, and then I'll show you the bathroom. And then here's the bath and the shower, and then here is the other big sink, which would be used for things like brushing your teeth. I don't know about you, but I think it's a little strange to have 2 sinks in a hotel room, even if it's 2 beds. Now that I showed you that thing with, you know, our hotel room, I think I'm going to crash now, so bye.